Good evening, children. How are you? Fine. Very good. Now is the session of business study. Okay. In the previous session, we studied a lot of things about the nature of management. We came to learn how management is a science and how management is an art and how management is a science and art both. Okay. We have also discussed the nature of management as a profession. Okay. So better for you to prepare these topics in better way from the textbook and do the related questions which might be given at last of this chapter in your textbook. Okay. The probable questions which may be asked in the board examination may be something like this, as explain the meaning and features of management as a science. Explain the meaning and features of management as an art, or make a comparative study of management as a science and art, and some more questions also can be asked. Okay. Some case studies also may be asked in your examination to solve. And you know, children, the students feel difficulty in doing case studies, but they are not as difficult as they are considered to be. Okay. To do case studies in better way, it is essential to have a thorough study of the topic. Okay, according to your syllabus. Okay. And if you know all the necessary contents of the topic, and if you have understood the facts, then the case studies will be very easy for you. Okay. Now let us proceed for the next topic of management. And today we shall discuss the levels of management in detail. Okay. But before going in detail of this topic, let us first understand the basic structure of the employees of an organization. Okay. Children, you know, the employees of an organization can be divided into the two groups. Okay. One group each of managerial employees and the other group each of non-managerial employees. Okay. The managerial employees are different executives of the organization who get the work done by others and those who give instructions. Okay, they are called managerial employees. And all sorts of managers like production manager, sales manager, marketing manager, general manager, supervisor, etc. will be called as managerial employees. Okay. On the other hand, the second group each of non-managerial employees. And non-managerial employees are those who do the works assigned by their managerial employees. Okay. And non-managerial employees are those who have to work as per the instructions and orders given by the managerial employees, or you can say the non-managerial employees work under supervision and guidance of the managerial employees. The group of managerial employees as a whole is called management of the organization. Okay. Children, while going through the characteristics of management, you might have studied management as a group. That means what? That means management is not an individual activity, rather it is a group activity. Why? Because in the group of management is lot of people are engaged, okay, in doing managerial activities, right? So when we say management of an organization, it refers to such a group of persons who are engaged in management of the enterprise. Okay? You know, children, there is a need of managerial expertise in everything and everywhere of the organization. Thus, the entire span of management in an organization is divided into the three levels, which are called the top level management, the middle level management, and the lower level management. Okay? These levels of management are in the shape of a pyramid. That means if you move upward in this pyramid, you will find that the number of managers working at one level keeps diminishing when we move from lower level to upper level. Okay? That means the number of persons working at top level is lesser than the number of persons working at middle level, and the number of people working at middle level is lesser than the number of persons working at lower level. Okay? So, larger number of persons engaged in managerial activities like supervision, etc., will be found at lower level of management, and the smallest number of persons will be found in managerial hierarchy at top level management. Okay? This is also called the ladder of management, or the pyramid of management, or the network of management, okay, through which management operates in the organization. Okay? You know, children, this is the managerial hierarchy of an organization, and in this hierarchy, the lower level has to work under guidance and supervision of the middle level of management, and the middle level of management has to work under guidance and supervision of top level management. Okay? Okay? And on the basis of this hierarchy, the superior subordinate relationship in the organization is established. In what way? It will be discussed in organizing chapter of management. We shall discuss later. Okay? Now, the top level management. Let us discuss. The top level management of an organization is the apex authority, or it is head of the organization. The top level management, in fact, bears the ultimate responsibility of each and everything of the organization. Okay. Now, the top level management comprises the executives, and above them there happens to be the board of directors for a company which issues shares. Okay. And below the board of directors there may happen to be general manager, managing director, chairperson. Okay. Or nowadays they are called CEOs, chief executive officer. Okay. That means these are the designations of the top level management, which means a person who will work at top level management may be called as general manager, chairperson, managing director, etc. Okay. You know, children, the nature of top level management is determinative. Determinative in what sense? Determinative in the sense that it has to determine the broader objectives and policies of the organization. Okay. What are the broader objectives and policies of the organization? They are determined, and they are in fact fulfilled by the top level management. Okay. And now I would like to finish this session, and the rest part of this topic I will discuss tomorrow. Okay.